The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The LTFRB is looking to resume the free ride program at the EDSA bus carousel by February. The Libreng Sakay program in the EDSA busway was initially discontinued due to lack of budget. But this time, the LTFRB says they might be able to relaunch the program after Congress approved 1.4 billion pesos for its implementation. The agency is now waiting for the funds to be released. The Philippine Statistics Authority reports that the country's unemployment rate is back to pre-pandemic levels. Shaila Francisco with the details.
After looking for a job for several months, Mary Jane was hired as a parking attendant at Kamuning Market last November as more customers were visiting the area amid the holiday season. She's earning 500 pesos a day for this part-time job, but says she still feels the need to look for other work.
Mas okay po yun kasi dagdag income din po para sa mga bata, mga kailangan nila. O kaya pagka case of emergency may magkasakit sa mga anak ko, may panggastos din po.
Like Mary Jane, more employed Filipinos are looking for additional jobs. The PSA reports that underemployment rate in November slightly increased to 14.4%, equivalent to 7.16 million Filipinos. The agency says this usually happens during the holiday season. Underemployed people are those seeking additional jobs or longer working hours to augment income.
October, November, December, sabi ko kanina, marami yung ini-empleyo kasi malakas ang ating economic activities because of the holidays, and a portion of them are not really employed full-time. So parang mga katulong, for example, may mga part lang ng 8 hours. So nakikita natin.
This explains why employment during the month rose to 95.8% or 49.71 million Filipinos. Among the sectors with the highest increase in employment include wholesale and retail trade, manufacturing, and accommodation and food services. The PSA expects more job opportunities in the manufacturing sector this year.
Kita natin na continuous yun na tumataas, so may expectation na baka dito ang tuloy-tuloy na pagdagdag sa mga employed persons sa itong mga buwan ng 2023.
With more Filipinos securing jobs, unemployment rate is back to pre-pandemic levels at 2.1 million or 4.2%. PSA notes this number is the lowest since April 2005. The National Economic and Development Authority or NEDA acknowledges that flexible work arrangement and digitalization provided opportunities for Filipinos who are juggling work with parenting and studying. NEDA believes the latest employment figures also show that the country's economy is on the road to recovery. For now, NEDA is focused on attracting investments to create high-quality jobs and improve the employability of Filipinos. Shaila Francisco, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Agriculture Department wants to import some 22,000 metric tons of onion in a bid to stabilize prices. The agency made the recommendation to an executive meeting on Friday. DA says that 22,000 metric tons would be enough to cover the country's onion consumption for 1 month. Half of the imports will go to Luzon, while Visayas and Mindanao will split the other half of supply. Before this, the department had been hesitant to import given the local harvest expected to come in. But now the agency says that importing may be the only way to manage onion prices in the market. A 250 peso per kilo suggested retail price was earlier imposed on red onions in order to stem price hikes.
Yung sabi ko, yung panghuli natin na solusyon is importation. Pero sabi nga namin, ano bang magagawa ng Department of Agriculture sa walang humpay na pagtaas itong sibuyas na to?
China sees more people hoarding COVID and flu medications as infections climb in the country. The details in this Bloomberg Quick Take.
China is facing its most severe COVID outbreak after almost all of its pandemic measures were suddenly removed. That's causing people to bulk buy household medicines from paracetamol to ibuprofen, as well as antivirals including Pfizer's Paxlovid. It's happening elsewhere in the region too. People are bulk buying fever medicines to send to family and friends in mainland China. Some pharmacies are imposing purchasing limits on some cold and flu items, preventing people from buying more than 2 boxes per transaction in a bid to prevent stockpiling. In South Korea, the government is threatening punitive measures against pharmacies that sell, quote, excessive amounts of medicines to individual customers. Some medicine providers are capitalizing off of this boom in demand. We've seen instances of scalpers charging as much as 10 times the retail price of regular household items such as Panadol cold and flu tablets. One Singapore-based energy broker that we spoke to came across an ad on the popular social media app Xiaohongshu or Little Red Book from an overseas Chinese student who offered to bring back medicine to Shandong province for the equivalent of $30 in addition to the price of the drug itself. All of this makes for a pretty tight environment for people looking to buy and a potential windfall for those looking to profit.
Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.